Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing like a chit chat, get ready with me, cause I got some explaining to do, I got some talking to do. It's been like a minute since I like actually sat down and genuinely recorded in like this space and everything outside of my 2 previous videos, but that was because for experience. Like I haven't went out of my way and be like, let me film a video. And I know this video is about to be all over the place. It's so awkward filming this video. But anyways, today's video is just going to be, I'm going to just do my makeup. Because I'm chilling in the house for the Super Bowl. I'm not doing anything. But yeah, I'm going to do my makeup and chit chat and talk about where I've been. And talk about what's been going on with me and my life and everything. So if you're interested, just sit back and enjoy the show because I'm about to do a lot of rambling. As usual, when I do a get ready with me, I don't even talk much about the actual products that I use. I usually just talk and do my makeup. So, the big question, where have I been? So before you watch this video, I may have another video before this one. I don't know what order I'm going to post it in, but pretty much me and my husband are pregnant. That's so weird to say on here. But yeah, my husband and I are having a baby. I already have a daughter. For those of you who don't know, I had a daughter prior to meeting him. A lot of people on this channel know that because I posted a teen pregnancy story time. And you know, that video was all giggles and stuff, but this video is going to be a little bit more personal and serious. It's not going to be like the goofy story time video where I'm telling everybody about how I became a teen mom. But yeah, anyways, I met him after I had already had my daughter. I don't even have a clue how to do makeup anymore. Like, I literally just walk around with a plain face, no eyebrows anymore either. But yeah. So a lot of the stuff that I'm going to speak on is questions that I feel like I know I'm already going to get as soon as I announce to the world, hey, I'm having a baby. So I'm kind of like go ahead and getting a lot of them out of the way. So I'm going to do a lot of referring back to this video if you ask certain questions on under my videos. So I feel like this is my first pregnancy. Even though this is not my first pregnancy, I feel like it is only because my actual first pregnancy was horrific. Like it was, my first actual pregnancy was like a nightmare. And I was in so much denial of actually being pregnant that I didn't actually know what it genuinely feel like to go through a real full pregnancy. You know, because I don't know, I feel like when you're in such a denial about something, you kind of ignore everything else that comes with it. So that's what I did. Like, yeah, obviously I felt sick in my last pregnancy and stuff like that. But I don't know, I feel like I got a lot of that at the ending stage of the pregnancy. So now that I'm like literally at the super beginning stage, yeah, I'm like super at the beginning of the stage. And so I'm like feeling the symptoms from the beginning that I probably ignored or didn't feel before with my daughter. So it's like, it's so different. It's so different. Like it changed you a lot, and it changes you a lot. It's a big difference. First of all, I'm out of breath every 2 seconds. That has never been me. Like, I just be sitting down having a regular conversation, and after every sentence, I'm over here like, and I'm just like, what the, like, why can't I finish a full sentence without feeling tired? Like, I don't get it. But I guess that's a part of being pregnant. So, the video before this, it'll probably be my video showing the day that I found out that I actually was carrying and my actual reaction. And I'm going to end up posting my husband's reaction too. Those are the only 2 reactions I'm going to post. The rest of the reactions were just like super dry, super, not really dry, but most people said exactly what I thought they was going to say. About time, you waited long enough. Because my daughter is 8 years old, so I waited over 8 years to have another kid. So that's what a lot of people say, and I really just don't see a point in posting that. I know at the beginning of the year, I was like, I'm going to be more consistent on YouTube. I'm going to post more. I'm going to do better. And then the beginning of the year came, and I just started feeling like super lazy. Obviously, the first telltale sign of you being pregnant is missing your period. But I remember the previous month I had missed my cycle too. I didn't miss it, but it was like a couple days late. So I was like, maybe it's going to be like last month. It's a little off. And I used to be on birth control, so your cycle can be off anyways. But it had been consistent for a while until December. But then it ended up coming on. So I was like, okay, I'm good. So then, come January, like, I put my video out about all the new things I wanted to start doing in 2019, what I wanted to do better at. Actually, no, I put it in December. What I want to be better at and what I want to, you know, be better on. I don't want to taste it. I really don't want to eat anything because I'm like feeling good with my energy and stuff. And I don't know how it's going to make me react. I'll just taste a little. I'll taste a tiny bite. See that one, and I'll taste a tiny piece of that. I don't want to taste the whole thing though. Did you even taste it? You over here like I'm Chef Boyardee in this thing.
Right.
I'm gonna start smacking you, babe, because you literally walked in on like so many of my videos.
Sorry.
And you're like, you be knowing how much I hate getting interrupted in my video because it throw me off of my mojo. So I really don't. I'm gonna assume that I was talking about everything I was gonna be doing when I posted my Thank You Next 2018. And I just knew, like, I'm about to be on my grind, blah, blah, blah. So, my husband and originally I wanted to try to have a baby in July. I don't know what year, but I wanted to have a baby in July because I wanted my kid to be born in April. But then, come January, we start having the baby talk. And it's like January 4th, 5th, or something like that. After I already came up with all my New Year's resolution, after I already decided to like slow down on social media, I had already decided all these new changes in my life before I even knew I was pregnant the whole time. So in January, me and him was just like, you know what, let's just try to start having a baby, right? So, you know, we tried to start having a baby. But then come time for my cycle in the middle of January. I know I'm getting all personal, but I said this is going to be personal. Come my cycle in the middle of January, and it didn't come on. And I had already had an annual exam coming up at his job that I went to do. And normally when you do your annual exam, they actually make you do a pregnancy test. But I had accidentally peed before my annual exam. So they was just like, don't even worry about it. We'll just do everything else except for, like, they was going to try to do it at the end of my appointment. But I didn't really want them to do it because I didn't want to find out if I was pregnant or not at a doctor's office. Like, I wanted that moment to be super personal. I wanted to be in control. I told myself the next time I get pregnant, I want to be pregnant. I want to be in control of everything. Like, and I wanted to find out at home because that's a very personal, intimate moment. So I was like, yes, I'm so glad I got away with like not having to do my pregnancy test at the doctor's appointment. So I did tell the doctor that me and my husband were working on trying to get pregnant, and she suggested to go ahead and taking prenatal vitamins because that helped women who are trying to get pregnant. So I was like, okay, cool. So then the nurse called me back and was like, hey, I put in a prescription for your prenatals. Whenever you suspect that you're pregnant, just wait 2 weeks after your missed period and come in. You don't even have to take a test at home. Just come straight in here. But you have to wait 2 weeks after your missed period. Mind y'all, it was only 4 days after my missed period. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just curious. Like, it's been 4 days. Last time it was 4 days after my missed period, but it ended up coming on. I was like, you know what? I got some pregnancy tests laying around, so I'm gonna just take them. Which all that is gonna be explained in the previous video. So I just took a pregnancy test, bullshit, and then it came back positive. And I was just like, yo, the whole time when me and my husband had decided to start trying to get pregnant, I was already pregnant. I was already pregnant back in December. So we over here trying to get pregnant. Meanwhile, I was already pregnant. So I was just like, it ain't no way that I got pregnant in January and I'm finding out this fast. I had to be already pregnant in December. So I went to the doctor and everything the next day and they confirmed it. So I found out I was pregnant before my husband or anybody. When my husband came home, as you're going to see in his reaction video, I tricked him and told him that I had missed my period and that I wanted to go inside my filming room, or I wanted to record me taking a pregnancy test just in case the reaction is positive. So he was like anxious and he was all down for it. But the whole time, I already knew I was pregnant. So I hid the other pregnancy test in my shirt. And after it came back positive and I got his reaction, I was like, I got something to tell you. I already knew. I already knew this whole time. But I didn't know what other way to be able to get you on this camera to get the reaction, because I already knew if he would have walked in the house and saw our camera up recording, he already gonna suspect some news or something to be about to happen. So that's why I did not want to do it that way. I wanted to do it a different way, where he think I'm taking a pregnancy test and I'm finding out for the first time, but that wasn't the case. So we're like super excited. It was planned, but also it happened when it wasn't planned. I ended up getting pregnant when it wasn't planned, but it was perfect because we had already started trying to have a baby in January. And I'm not surprised because I was on birth control for a really long time, but I just felt like I'm going to be fertile as hell. My mom got 9. She fertile as hell. Everybody in my family got a lot of kids, and they never had issues with having kids, thank God, or any type of issues with fertility or nothing. So if it would have happened to me, I would have been the rare one out of the bunch. So I wasn't surprised, and I'm grateful for that. So that is how your girl found out that she was pregnant. But honestly, I don't want to make being pregnant an excuse to not be posting. But y'all, carrying a child takes so much energy. And like I said, I should have known that already. But like I said, I was ignoring the fact that I was pregnant on my first pregnancy because I didn't want to believe it. That I didn't even pay attention to it. But yeah, it'll be times where I'll be like, I'm going to record. I'm going to post a video. And then I'm so tired and I'm like nauseous all the time, but I'm not throwing up. With my daughter, it's weird because with my first pregnancy, it's weird because I didn't get nauseous till closer to the end. That's when all of the sickness came. I only remember throwing up at the end of the pregnancy. But then again, I don't know. I don't remember. It's been 8 years. I was 15 years old with no business having a kid in the first place. So I honestly don't remember. This video about to be hella long because it's already 14 minutes. So far, my symptoms are I'm just nauseous all the time. I already hate the smell of things. A lot of things. I already don't like people. And I already wasn't really a super people person anyways. But now it's just times 10. I have to be up to get ready for work every morning at 4:30. So I already hate waking up and going into work because you're just so tired and you're so drained, especially in your first 12 weeks, because that's when you use like the most energy to basically create the foundation of the baby. And that's why they say that first 12 weeks is the most important part of your pregnancy, because that is when the foundation of your baby is being created, being determined. So you just have to be very careful with everything. So that is why it's using so much of my energy. So yeah, I've been trying to get up and film so many days and having this mindset that I'm going to come home and film. And I just can't. And it was so hard for me to get up to film this video right here. But I was like, no, like I genuinely want to film and I genuinely miss filming. It's just draining. Like I'm always tired and it's like a lot of fatigue, or you feel tired, but then when you go to lay in the bed, you're uncomfortable and you're not even tired. You can't even sleep. It's so weird. Like so much stuff that your body go through. But yeah. And I waited. And a lot of people were probably like, why you waited freaking this many years to have another kid. Like, it's gonna be a huge age gap. Well, at this point, it is what it is, because I knew after I made the first, I'm not making the same mistake twice. So I told myself I already didn't want to be that girl that had a kid super young, and you know, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to be married with a set foundation before I even did what I did. But stuff happened in life and I learned from it. I genuinely learned from that mistake. My kid is not a mistake. Like, I genuinely would not choose to have any other kid in the world or have her at any different time, because I love her so much. But I was not going back and doing that to myself again. Like, I literally put myself in a terrible situation. I put myself in a situation where I felt like I needed to please a little boy at that time in order to get them to stay around. So I started doing things young that I had no business doing. And that is why it is important to preach to your kids and tell them why it's important to not do certain things at certain ages. Because I know growing up where I'm from, most parents are just like, don't have sex, don't do this, because I'm gonna beat your ass and you ain't got no business doing it. Well, unfortunately, that's not educational, and I feel like a lot of kids who end up growing up like that are the ones who are rebellious. Because it's like, you ain't explaining to me why I shouldn't have no business doing this. So of course I'm gonna do it anyways. Like, teach me why. Like, explain to me why. Explain to me the anatomy of my body and things I should and shouldn't allow. Explain to me why my body is a temple. Like, explain all that stuff. And I know in my 15 and pregnant story time, it was all giggly and stuff. But these are my, like, genuine feelings towards the situation. But once I made that mistake, I said, no, I will never bring another child into this world out of wedlock. That's not out of pure love and happiness. I'm going to do it the right way. And I'm sorry that my first child didn't get to experience it that way. But when she was born, she did get a lot of love and she got all the attention and everything. But it's definitely different around this time, because it was planned and it was with my best friend and the person that I decided to spend the rest of my life with. And it's just so perfect, and it's just so much happiness and joy. And I know that I chose an amazing child to carry. Like, I did. I chose an amazing child to carry. Normally, it's the men who be like, oh my God, I'm so happy you're having my baby. But I'm just like, dang, I'm so happy you my husband and I'm having the baby with you too, because I know you're going to be an amazing father. You're already an amazing father to my daughter, who's not even your blood. So I just can imagine what type of father you're going to be already. So yeah, I knew, like, my first pregnancy was so traumatic, and it was hidden for 8 months. Like, nobody knew. People had their suspicions, but I never confirmed or denied it. So yeah, that was like the most traumatic time of my life ever. It was like the most, oh my God, I would never want to relive that moment again in my life type of situation. So that is why I waited so long, because I genuinely wanted it to be everything perfect, everything right. So once I got that part down packed, I was okay with bringing another bundle of joy into this world, because it is a bundle of joy, and it's going to be, he or she is going to be so loved. So loved. So moving forward on my channel, I am still going to be trying to post regular content. But for those of you who know me on my channel, I literally don't have a set thing that I post on my channel. I'm all over the place, whatever I feel like posting. So if you just watch me for my beauty or my story time, I'm sorry if you feel like you've been let down, because my channel is just about to turn into more of a lifestyle type thing. But yeah, I definitely want this whole journey filmed, and because like I said, I didn't have no business having no baby back then, so I didn't want anything recorded or filmed, or I don't really have a lot of memories. I have a couple of pictures of when my daughter was a baby, but I don't have a lot of memories. Like I always wanted like home videos of certain moments and stuff like that, but I don't have a lot of those. So I definitely want to record this whole journey. At first I was like, nah, I'm gonna be selfish and I'm gonna hide it again because it ain't nobody's business. But no, I want to be extra. I want to do it so extra in my way and filled with so much happiness and stuff. But my husband, he is so excited. He's been such a big help. He's been such a big help, y'all. He been treating me like his little baby. He do so much. He even downloaded the little pregnancy app to tell me like how I'm doing each week and the size of the baby. So this week it says the baby is the size of a blueberry. So he like went to the store, and I'm gonna post a picture. I'm gonna post a clip. He like bought some dry erase markers, and when I woke up the next morning to get ready for work, he had wrote on the mirror and said, "Good morning, my blueberry queen," or something like that. I posted it on Snap, but I had to blur out the blueberry part because I didn't want people asking questions like, what the hell does blueberry mean? Because obviously I ain't told nobody that I'm pregnant yet, besides like close family members that I want to know, that I feel like it's not going to ruin my moment and post it on social media. Well, actually, no, take that back. But yeah, he like left a cute little note before I went to work, and I needed that, y'all, because waking up in the morning now is so hard, and I absolutely hate waking up and going to work. And I'm really trying to push towards not working after the baby if my circumstances allow it. I really don't want to work after the baby because I don't want to send my kid to daycare. I don't want to send my newborn baby to daycare because I didn't have to do it with my first child, and I don't want to do it with this one. So that's really what I'm working toward, setting myself up to be able to not work for at least a year after the baby comes. This is like my go-to makeup look. So I'm glad I didn't talk about this look, because this is a makeup look that I always do on my face. And I'm literally about to be just chilling in the house, so it don't even make sense. But let me talk about other people's reaction. So my daughter reaction, I'm not posting her reaction because she reacted exactly how I expected her to react it, being the only child for 8 years. First of all, she didn't believe us. And she just kept telling us, it's a prank, haha, like joke's over. You think you got me. That's literally how she was. And then after it kind of kicked in, when nobody started saying it was a prank, she was just like, what the hell? So you telling me somebody else is about to come into this picture? And as much as a kid think they want another sibling, I don't want another sibling, I'm bored. Only children get bored, but I promise you, when you actually tell that only child that they ain't gonna be the only child no more, I promise you, they're gonna rethink the fact that they said they was bored. So yeah, she was just sitting there in a daze for a while. It didn't really hit her. Probably like 30, 45 minutes later, she got a little excited and started jumping on my husband. But it took like a week or so before she started being like, oh, what do you think you're having? Starting to get a little excited about it, but I already know it's about to be tough having an 8-year-old and then waiting this long to bring another kid into this world, y'all. Because my daughter is all about her stuff, her space. She don't want nobody touching her stuff, especially like younger kids. She don't want them touching her stuff. She don't want to share with them. She's very all about her stuff, so I know that her and her sibling gonna be going at it 24/7. I already know, I already hear it, I already see it, I already feel it. But that's the cost you gotta pay for having such a huge age gap and having multiple kids. I'm used to it because I grew up with so many siblings and not getting along with my siblings. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting. Quite interesting. Soon I'll have my first ultrasound appointment. My husband and I are going to do a photo shoot I think I'm going to announce it on YouTube by just simply posting the video. And then announce it on other social media platforms by posting my photo shoot pictures. I haven't figured that part out yet. If I ever get a chance to do my photo shoot with this California weather. Because it's a problem right now. It's being real problematic. But I'm going to do the rest of my face. I'm going to do some more of my face. And then I'll be ready to talk again. Another question I know I'm going to get is, will I have a gender reveal? Will I be recording the labor and delivery? Will I be posting the picture of the baby? Because that's a lot of things people want to know. I will be recording, well, my sister hopefully will be recording the labor and delivery. I don't know how much I'll be able to post it, or I don't know what the quality is going to be like because I'm not the camera person. I know cameras, but they don't. Not like me. So, I won't be able to hold her to that such high standard. But I'm going to go ahead and start teaching her some little tips and tricks and stuff like that in advance and hope she get like a good filming of it. Will I be doing a gender reveal? I'm going to do a gender reveal on the channel. Like, guess what we're having? Blah, blah, blah. But I'm not going to do an actual party gender reveal. Like, I'm not going to do the whole gender reveal where I go to the doctor and the doctor put the gender in the envelope and somebody else know before me and I have a party. I'm not doing that. I said I wanted to do it the old school way. I had already said that before I even thought about getting pregnant again. I know the new society doing this thing where they do 2 whole parties, but I'm not. I'm still doing it the old school way where you and your partner go to the doctor. You go to the doctor with your significant other, and I find out, because I personally just don't feel like I want somebody else to know the gender of my baby before I do. That's just a personal thing though for me. That's just personal. And then my husband is military, so I don't have family here anyway for nobody to be jumping up and down and screaming and all of that. So that's another plus for me, because I'm not going to fly home twice to have a baby shower, because I'm going to have a baby shower, but I'm not going to fly home again to have a gender reveal. Like, that's just too much. And I just wanted to be super personal and us find out, and then when I find out and I'm ready to tell, then I will post a gender reveal on my channel, but it won't be a surprise to us because we're going to find out first. But that's just personal. That's just my personal. And as far as pictures of the baby, I don't want to be that parent that like posting pictures of the baby the second the baby pop out. I just never like when I was young, yeah, cool, I want to see the baby. But no, I just don't want to be all over my kid face trying to post them on social media like as soon as they pop out. And I think it would be much easier for me, for people to respect that, because hopefully I'll still be living in California when I have the baby, which means it'll just be me, my husband, and my sister in the room. So I won't have to worry about other people coming up to the hospital and sneaking and taking pictures of my kid and posting it on social media before I do or when I'm not ready. So it works out perfectly. But if I have the baby in Georgia, I'm probably going to be sneaky still and not announce that I'm at the hospital, because I don't know. It's just a lot. Like, it's like a hectic moment already. So it's just like, I don't know. And being that I'm not a people person, I don't want people all surrounding me. And, you know, I just want the process to be super smooth. All I care about being in the room is my husband. That's it. That's the only person I care about. I don't care about everybody coming up to the room. And no, I just need my own personal space. Pretty much. I need my own personal space. I need to be able to do everything on my time. And that's why I was a little skeptical about telling my family in the first place that I'm pregnant, because I refuse to have somebody else post my news on social media before I get to post it. But they've done super well because nobody have posted anything. But I think I should leave it at the amount of people that I've already told and let everybody else find out when I announce it. Because I feel like too many people knowing, that's too many people who could possibly post it. And that's just going to make my nerves even worse. So I just think it's best for me to just leave it where it is. Definitely don't want to hear, why you didn't tell me? Why you didn't tell me? Why you told everybody else first? Well, I'm sorry I can't keep up with every single person. Especially people who don't even like check up on me on the regular. It's mostly people who just want to be nosy, who gonna be wondering why they didn't get told. But it's like, you don't even check up on me on the regular. So why are you worried about if I told you or not, or why I ain't tell you? I barely even know you. But to my real supporters, I hope you guys join me on this journey. And to the ones who are just watching it to be nosy, hello, what's up? I'm Diamond Quinche. Welcome to my channel. I post whatever I feel like it, and join me if you want to be nosy. If you're choosing to watch this video just to simply be nosy. What's up? I'm feeling like a dark lip. I kind of feel like I look crazy since I haven't worn this in a long time. But the color is Antique Velvet, and it's matte, and it's a matte lipstick. It's a matte. I've had this for a while. It's actually one of my favorites. When you overdo it on the lips, you just take some concealer and save the day, pretty much. Well, y'all, I think I pretty much said everything I wanted to say. I'm keeping my hair in this ponytail, and I am ready to just sit in the house for this Super Bowl. I'm gonna go eat some breakfast. I didn't want to eat it before I started filming because I knew I was gonna start feeling sick. So that is pretty much it for this chit chat. Get ready with me. I know it was super long, but I did go into details about a lot of things. And if you're excited for this journey with me, give this video a thumbs up. And thank you guys if you sat through the whole video. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video.